MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. The Yankees are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He will lead this one off today. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Temperature about what you'd expect for this time of year. 56 degrees at first pitch. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Digging in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. In past meetings with Tanaka, just a 1 for 9. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, Lourdes Gurriel. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Trent Thornton is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Coming to the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Here's big Aaron Judge, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. LeMahieu on at first, nobody out. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela giving chase is Hernandez. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
So first and second with 1 man gone, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. The 2-2. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. A tag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Yankees come up empty. We've played an inning in the Bronx. No score here on the show. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and the Blue Jays break into the hit column as that's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Roll, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So a runner at first with one man gone. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. And there's out number 2. Settling in now, Reese McGuire. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. 1-2. Here it is. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1 left. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McKinney giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting 6th, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
First baseman, Luke Voigt.
Next for New York, Luke Voigt. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. Pitch on the way. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And now pitch on the way.
I got the count. 2-2.
And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Stepping into the box, Billy McKinney. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
The ballman 2 strikes.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Third inning, no score to this point. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Ready for another chance? Rowdy Tellez, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 2-1. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to Voigt takes care of him, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. In now, Gary Sanchez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Giving chase is Hernandez. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. The 1-1 home. Drilled to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Gurriel will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. So stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The runner at second now as a result of the error. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Teoscar Hernandez. Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Teoscar Hernandez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Count is 1-2 now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Skied into very shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Aaron Judge becomes the first out in the bottom of the fourth inning. Into the box, Gio Urshela. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
To the plate now, Miguel Andujar. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So striding forward now, Reese McGuire comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Popped him up. Sanchez over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The center fielder, number 28.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, the speedy Billy McKinney. Count still at 1-2. Pitch on the way. In the air, out to right. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 10 for him on the year, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Now a little pop-up here right in front of the plate. McGuire has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voigt. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The 1-2. Hot shot down the line. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Brett Gardner.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. A ball and 2 strikes now. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. 5 innings complete. Now 1-0 Yanks. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Biggio. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled away. Fouled off. The 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, number 44.
So coming to the plate, Rowdy Tellez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. He stays alive, still 2-2. The pitch. High in the air out to center field. After it is Gardner. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Vladimir.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Softly hit out to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Number 29.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. The 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, third base.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Andujar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. McKinney is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for the Yankees, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Stepping in for the Jays, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
next will be the designated hitter, Bo Bichette. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's 1-2. Hit down the line at first. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They still trail 1-0. Wilmer Font gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Torres is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
The batter, the left fielder,
at the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. Now a swing and a fly ball. Grichuk is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke.
Now at the plate, Luke Voit. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Swing and a liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So striding in, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Working for the punch out and the offering. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Hard hit to first, right to him. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Now batter, number 10.
Digging in, Reese McGuire. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, this one's going to upset him for a little bit. You make the pitcher work the way he did right there, and that's the end result. That one sticks with you for a while.
LeMahieu is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 28, Billy McKinney.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1 and 2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so.
Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Sam Gaviglio is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Ready for another shot now. Gio Urshela. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Standing in now, Miguel Andujar. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Ready with the 2-1. Hit hard down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And now the runner from third scores to give him a very important insurance run. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, I'll tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead, D-Row. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. McKinney retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We played. New inning set to get underway. At the plate, Kevin Biggio. He flew out in his last at-bat. Popped him up. Sanchez moving to his left. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there's one away now.
Now batting, number 44.
Digging in, Rowdy Tellez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 1-2. Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Zach Britton answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Another 1-2 delivery. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. to 1-2 now. Britton is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. So the Bronx Bombers find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Jordan Montgomery gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Really like this guy. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettit, left-hander from the University of South Carolina. Not an overpowering fastball, kind of like Andy Pettit. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. His secondary pitches he needs to improve on a little bit, but this guy has a bright future. Quality arm from the left side.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. This one's down to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And there's one down now.
Batting second, the third baseman, Hunter.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. LeMahieu towards second. He's got it. And that's the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 16, Ray.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. 2-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it. Now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Okay, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nasty.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless, and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela. To short, hit hard. Iglesias is up with it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Batting fifth.
Standing in, Torres. Lifetime against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Line drive base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. All set for the start of the inning. Ready now for Baltimore. Renato Nunez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 1-2 now. Here it comes. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Anthony Santander. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
In now for the O's, Austin Hayes. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gloved by LeMahieu. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Into the box, Luke Voigt, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throws in time, and that's out number one. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Grounded to third. On to Davis at first, and there are two away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
They'll stand alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball swung on and hit to Davis over at first. They'll flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. So they leading off the inning, Ramon Urias, and they'll need him to get something going here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
The catcher, number 20.
Stepping in, Pedro Severino. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Popped high in the air. Urshela over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. So two men are gone now in the Baltimore third. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Throw on to Voigt takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Already 2 hits in the ballgame as he's on base here in the home third. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. To the plate now, Aaron Judge. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Santander. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Miguel Andujar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santander waits on it, and that's the third out. The Yanks leave 1. They're up 2-0. Here now the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
The batter, the third baseman.
The 2-1.
Alberto.
Line to the right side, and the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Up next for the Orioles.
Into the box, Renato Nunez. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Fouled away. Alberto at second. Mancini is over at first with one away. Fouled off. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runners are able to move up.
The left fielder, number 25.
So stepping in, Anthony Santander, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Voit is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Orioles strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, a base hit in his first trip. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Lined but speared on a hop, and that's the first out. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here now the 2-2. Lifted into center field. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. He'll get it into second, and he'll scramble back to first safely.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
At the plate, Luke Voit hit hard on the ground to third, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Long throw to the plate. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
The center fielder, number 11.
At the plate now, Brett Gardner. High and deep to straightaway right. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Second home run early in the year as they pile on. It answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. And there's out number 2. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
The 2-2. Four runs here in this half inning. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
In now, Gio Urshela. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. LeBlanc, the former Seattle Mariner, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a one-year deal, but this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And the throw to first ends the inning. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Ground ball right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. To the plate now, Ramon Urias. And he misses 2-1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The catcher, number 20.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate.
Severino.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1.
The first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
Now batting, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Digging in once again, Miguel Andujar. He flew out in his last at-bat. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Now batting.
In now is the Yankees DH, Torres. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready on 1 and 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. He singled his last time up. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now an 8-0 ball game. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jose Iglesias. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 1-2. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap that inside-out swing. As a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now an 8-1 game. Into the box, Trey Mancini, and it's fouled away.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Hit softly on the ground to third. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Renato Nunez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 2-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it ain't coming back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Stepping in now, Anthony Santander.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason. So he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Hit in the air to center field. Gardner on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Austin Hayes. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Voit is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Grounded softly down the line toward first. The 2-2. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Into the second deck and gone. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Softly hit to the left side. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out. Aaron Judge will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Yanks able to add on. Coming to the plate now, Ramon Urias. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we...
High and deep to right. Racing back, the right fielder at the track. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit. Into the box now, Pedro Severino. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Four runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that 1 hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So digging in now, Jose Iglesias. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Andujar is there, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. Get up and stretch. It's the Yankees 9 and the O's 4. Now at the plate, Gio Urshela. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Now the 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Hit on the ground to short. Iglesias is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
now batting, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Torres. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ball even at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready with another 2-2. And he popped him up. In there, a base hit.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Now this will rattle up against the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
In now, Luke Voigt. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. The throw into second.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Number 48. Return.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So ready now, Hanser Alberto. He'll start us off in the 8th. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Mancini.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Stanton looking up, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
To the plate now, Anthony Santander. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Stepping up now, Austin Hayes. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half. Bottom of the inning now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. And he fouls this one off. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Santander waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 29.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Miguel Andujar.
At the plate now, Miguel Andujar. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit.
The batter, the designated hitter, Rover.
Into the box, Torres. Fouled away. Hit sharply toward the right side. Mancini is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Yanks strand a pair as the lead holds at 12-5. Riding in, Ramon Urias, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Fouled off.
Number 57.
Payoff pitch one more time. This one's down to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting,
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. One out, nobody on. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Stanton looking up. Gone! Into the box now, Chris Davis. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them. So they feel like they could beat anybody in the league right now. And they're making it look awfully easy, too.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. The Yanks enter the day with their winning streak of 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Digging in, Jose Iglesias, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
batting second.
Now at the plate, Ramon Urias. He went deep in the contest last night. A bouncer up the middle, and that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back goes Stanton at the track, the wall. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So now to the plate, Dwight Smith Jr.
Boy, when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. hit a home.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. On to the bottom. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. And there's one away. Here's big Aaron Judge. He went deep last night twice. 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Mancini in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Stepping in, Tyler Wade, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The 1-1 home. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Urias is there, and the side is retired. Second inning set to go. Now in the box, Anthony Santander. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Batting 7, the center fielder.
Stepping into the box, Austin Hayes. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Standing in now, Austin Wynns. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. The 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hayes on the run for it. Gone into Monument Park.
See the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
No outs, nobody on. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Santander on the run. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The first baseman.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting in, the center fielder, Aaron.
Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Hicks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. High in the air out to center field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. At the plate, Chris Davis. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Chris Davis is retired to kick off the inning. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ramon Urias.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ramon Urias. He reached on a single in his first try. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd, all even at 2 apiece. Bottom of the 3rd now. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The number 9 hitter reaches base safely to start the inning. So here comes the top of the order with a man aboard.
The second baseman.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Mancini moving back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Line to the right side. Mancini is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Tyler Wade. He flew out in his last at-bat. Sanchez is off at first with 2 away. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. We're through. Digging in now, Trey Mancini. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1 and 2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. 1 out now in the Orioles' 4th. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. Called strike in a dangerous location there. 1 and 2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
So he got him swinging. Renato Nunez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2 out.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gio Urshela. He singled his last time up. Hit in the air out to left field. Santander waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Drilled on the ground to short. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now back, the designated hitter, Torres.
Striding into the box, Torres. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hot shot to third. He's right there. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still down by a count of 4-2. Coming to the plate now, Austin Wynns comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Count remains 2-2. And another foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Here's Chris Davis now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fouled away. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Ready once again, Jose Iglesias will attempt to put with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Here's the 1-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
His heater's got some.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And that's out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-1 pitch. high in the air out to center field. Hayes will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Ground ball right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Settling in now, Trey Mancini. He'll start things off in the Baltimore 6th. 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting. The third baseman.
Renato Nunez will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Popped up. Voit has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they still lead this one 4-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, so the batting order turns over now and set to go DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The right fielder, Aaron.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Hit to third. He's got it to second for 1. Relay to Davis, and indeed it's a double play.
Up next for the Yankees.
So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping up as the shortstop, Tyler Wade. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Yanks held in check. They trail it here 4-2. Anthony Santander the next to bat. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Ready for another chance? Austin Hayes. He went down on strikes last time up. 7th inning here at the ballpark, 4-2. Our score, the 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Austin Wynns. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far, and he's got another. Next for New York, Gio Urshela, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
To the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Line toward the alley in left center. Hayes is there, 2 gone. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. The Yankees claw back a bit, thanks. Ready to begin the eighth. Digging in to try it again. Chris Davis. No hits to this point. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Stanton. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 11.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Last time through was a base hit. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Coming on for it is Hicks. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman.
In now, Ramon Urias. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
4-3 our score here as we play the eighth. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Orioles, but they hang on to a 1-run. Paul Fry will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 51, Paul Fry.
So coming to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hayes is under this one. And that's out number 2.
The batter, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Digging in now for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will. Striding in to start the 9th, Renato Nunez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Line toward the alley in left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Anthony Santander will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. 1 out and a runner on second base. Zach Britton enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Michael Givens comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
He'll try it again, 3-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Hayes on the run for it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. So he waited till the ninth inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Scooped up. Once again, a 3-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but foul. Another full count pitch home. Pulled toward right center field. Mancini moving back. He grabs it, but the tying run is going to try for third. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Now batting, number 29.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gio Urshela. His career numbers against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and they have tied it in the bottom of the ninth.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make...
And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. Now a long throw to third. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only 1 away.
Nice execution right there. Kept his balance on a nasty breaking ball. His hand stayed back, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Sean Armstrong is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the ninth and send this one into extra innings. Turned on down the line. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santander waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Next to the Yankees.
Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. He got him, and the go-ahead run will be left stranded at second base. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. So striding in, Austin wins. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Hanser Alberto will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Bases are empty, 1 man out. All even now, 2-2. And it's fouled away. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose.
Digging in, Jose Iglesias. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he fouls this one off. A 1-2 pitch. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. This game's all tied at 4. Hanser Alberto stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base.
Number 57.
Digging in, Aaron Hicks steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th. Fouled away. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Ready for another shot now, Ramon Urias. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
the right fielder, number 16.
Now to the plate, Trey Mancini, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And there are 2 away now.
Up next, the Warriors.
And here's Renato Nunez. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
At the plate, Dwight Smith Jr.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he fouls this one off. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks on the move. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are tied. Richard Blyer takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Richard Blyer.
Set now for the bottom of the 11th. At the plate, Aaron Judge. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Again, a 1-2. Ripped down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here. This is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Back to first. It's a double play. And the prospect of more baseball looms on the horizon. There are 2 away now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gio Urshela. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Chasing after it is Santander. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. On to the 12th frame in this one. Standing in, Anthony Santander. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a splitter is over for a cold 3rd strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. Programming note to pass along here. Due to the length of our ball game tonight, the Jody Kelsey show will not be seen this evening, so that we can bring you the conclusion of this ball game. Doggone. Hicks is after it, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The catcher, Austin.
Ready now for Baltimore. Austin Wynns struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Ready with the 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Orioles strand a couple. Still all square at 4 apiece. Pedro Severino is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 28.
Bottom of the 12th inning now. Giancarlo Stanton now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Another full count pitch home. Hit hard towards the hole. Iglesias is up with it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
next for the Yankees.
Next will be the designated hitter, Torres, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hard on the ground towards short. Iglesias is there. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Here's the 2-2. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-strike offering. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Hayes is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. The Yanks leave 1. This game's all tied at 4. Into the box, Ramon Urias. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Orioles.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Renato Nunez, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Hicks is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The designated hitter.
In now for the O's, Dwight Smith Jr., runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to Voigt takes care of him, and the inning is over. Orioles lead 1. Score remains tied at 4. Tanner Scott enters the game now as he'll get the responsibility of trying to send this one to a 14th inning. Last half of the 13th inning set to go. So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And there's one down now. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Here now the 2-2. Hard liner to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Left side. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and that means 13. All set to begin the 14th inning. Now batting, Anthony Santander. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got it.
On he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. In there, a base hit. Throw into second, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Into the box, Austin Hayes. Rips this one to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Somebody always takes an infield. You don't want to be that guy. He was 0 for 5 coming into that plate appearance. This knock had to feel it.
He's in there at the plate. And deep into extra innings, they have taken the lead.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Digging in once again, Hanser Alberto. Last time through was a base hit. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away. Into the box now, Jose Iglesias. He comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. The Orioles lead it 5-4. Standing in, Tyler Wade. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. The 1-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Here now the 2-2. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now here it comes. A ball hit hard to the left side. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. And with the potential for matchup problems ahead, you get a look at what remains in the Oriole bullpen. At the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will land untouched. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Last chance for the Yankees. And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here.